Hello everybody, it's me, Jordan, or TheFearRaiser, and I don't know why I keep doing that Kermit voice. It really just sticks, and I can't stop. Somebody help me. But seriously though, welcome back to another story. This is in fact the first story that I'll be telling in 2017, and well, yeah, speaking of, here we are guys, we made it to 2017! Hello! New year, new me, am I right? Yeah, okay. Well, either way, hopefully this year is going to be a great one. And with that being said, hopefully there's plenty of stories to tell you guys through the coming months for this year. I'm hoping that some exciting things happen, and I hope that I get some exciting stories to tell. Now, with that being said, I'd also like to quickly mention, just for my my normal my gaming fans, because I know I have a lot of fans that are only here for the animations and a lot of fans here just for the gaming and stuff. I would like to just say that because I'm not currently at my desk right now, my main computer I should say, I'm kind of like trying to figure out how to do the content I usually do, because I do a lot of like Minecraft and regular gaming and stuff. So I will say until the 7th of January, things are going to be a little odd, especially with the Minecraft stuff, because I know a lot of my subscribers like the Minecraft content. So until the 7th, it's going to be a bit of a struggle, but I'm going to do the best I can to still deliver great content to you guys, and hopefully you guys can, you know, chill out and just enjoy what I upload for the time being. Got some exciting things to come up. I actually got a new animation going up Wednesday, which is going to be a lot of fun. But with that being said, let's just get right into this story, everybody. So this story takes place the summer of 2015, I believe. Yes, 2015, because it was the summer before I actually left to live in Toronto. So what had happened, okay? Actually, you know what? Let me ask you a question first. Have you ever gone out to a restaurant? You know, just normal night. You're going out with your family or your friends. You're thinking it's gonna be a good night, but then the night goes completely chaotic. Has that ever happened? Well, you know, it's kind of happened to me a few times, but for this specific story, I'm only going to talk about this one time. So yeah, the summer of 2015, blah blah blah. So a lot of my friends had gotten together. I actually believe this was for a party or something. Or for a friend's party, but we all decided to get together and go to this restaurant that was called Bob's Inferno. Let's call it Bob's Inferno, just because. So we went to Bob's Inferno. None of us had ever been here before. It was actually a new. I don't know why I just smelled just then. It's like I'm smelling the memories. It was a new place that had just opened up. No one had been there, so we were all just like, you know, let's give it a try. Let's go check it out. So it was a nice place, you know. We walked in, we waited for a few minutes, and then we were all sat down. There must have been at least like 14 of us. There was a lot of us at the time. And, you know, things were going pretty all right. You know, we ordered our foods. There was 2 tables, by the way. 2 tables full of us. And, yeah, we just ordered our food, and, you know, we just kind of sat around and waited. So things were going all right until this waitress that we had. Bit of an older lady. I'd say she was in her, like, maybe early 40s. She came over, and, by the way, I'm sorry I keep sniffing. I really don't know what's going on. I've got, like, a cold. But anyways, this lady who was, like, in her mid-40s or whatever, early 40s, came over and served us. And she seemed kind of nice, but she also seemed like she was new, maybe. But she took her orders, she went off. We waited. So we waited for about a good hour, which was pretty bad considering we had ordered appetizers as well, and we hadn't even seen those. And this was not a busy night at this restaurant. Honestly, we were probably the majority of the customers in the restaurant at the time. So we waited for about an hour, literally just to get some kind of food, and the drinks, by the way. The drinks came really late as well. To which then the food had been brought out, and there was a problem. Some of the dishes that we ordered were not what we ordered. They had messed it up. They screwed up some of the orders. They actually screwed up a lot of the orders now that I think about it. And of course, what do you do when you go to a restaurant and they bring you the wrong order? You tell them this isn't what I ordered, and they bring it back and they get you the right order. But no, this wasn't what this waitress had in mind. Instead, she decided to literally challenge us by saying, no, this is what you ordered, this is what you wanted, when it wasn't. And she just kept challenging us. And I remember she told us that, you know what, you get what you ordered, and if you want to change them, she's gonna have to charge us. And it was absolutely just outrageous. I was like, well, are you kidding me? Like, you're like at a restaurant, okay? I worked fast food. Your job is to serve people, and you know that quote, customers always right? That is only meant in the terms of serving them. And if you screw up the service, if you screw up the plates and the foods they ordered, then you need to change it. You don't get a choice. You're not just like, nah, I'm not feeling it. And she wouldn't. And she didn't told us that she would charge us more. So we were getting really pissed off. And she just kept doing this, right? Anyways, after a little while, I guess we convinced her to do it. We literally were just like, what the hell are you doing? Like, we will get management. And she did it. Which was, again, this was really odd. And for some reason, this was the only woman serving us. There was a lot of us, and it was just one person. So, anyways, she goes back. She fixes some of the food. And then one of my friends got sick. And my friend got sick because the water that was given to her actually had, like, dish detergent or something, or soap in it. And she drank it and didn't, like, and literally, like, got sick from it. So that was bad. And oh my god, I just remember, like, this whole night was just going haywire. So then, we finished our meals, all of us are pretty bothered. And when we received the bills, right, we found out that she had still charged us extra for all the things we ordered, so she was trying to get away with this. So we were pretty upset, obviously, and of course, my friend whose, party or birthday we were celebrating was not pleased either. And we said, you know what, we're just gonna get, like, management. We are going to speak to the boss. Who is the boss in this establishment? That's what I said when I went up. Who is the boss? I want to speak to the big boss. So, this is a pretty big place. This is a pretty high-end place. And I'll never forget this. I remember when we asked for the boss, this little short woman, old woman, comes out from the back of the kitchen, and she was the boss. And I was like, what? No way. This little short old lady just comes out and she's just like, what's the problem? And I'll tell you what's the problem. So we explained the situation. We explained how the waitress was doing this to us. And we were honestly saying, like, that's ridiculous if that's how this restaurant is, like, it handles things, if that's how they go about serving people. And I remember, like, this lady was in such shock. She was like, what? She's like, wait, what do you mean that they were trying to charge you for messing up the order? And she was, like, on her side, agreeing with us and everything, like we had hoped. And she was just absolutely astonished that all of this was being told to her by one of her waitresses or workers, whatever, staff. And I remember when we were trying to find the woman, the waitress who screwed up our order, she actually was avoiding us. She literally was like, I kept seeing her looking over at us and walking away, like staying far away from us. It was hilarious. It was so obvious she knew she screwed up, but she was doing her best to avoid us. And anyways, the boss, the lady, was very upset to hear about this. She even offered to give us, give us free meals or whatever. And, it was fine. It's like, whatever, like, no, don't worry about it. We just wanted to tell you. And we left. But needless to say, I'm pretty sure that this woman probably lost her job. I'm hoping anyways, because that was just such a bad time. And it was a pretty bad experience, considering this was like one of the last times I actually had the chance to go out with all my friends before I moved to Toronto, which was a disappointment when that happened. But you know what? Whatever. Life happens. These things happen. And now I have this interesting story. Well, sort of interesting story to tell you guys. But with that being said, I hope you did enjoy this little story. And if you did, be sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more great content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, take care.